All right, our next speaker is the very lovely, very talented, a dream to work with in any event, Miss Paula Montover.
Hey, everybody. Gary, I have more than 3 minutes. Don't put the 1-minute sign up yet, Gary Nelson. So, I'm hanging out in the family room with my daughter, Samantha Ann, the other day. She's about 8 years old. And like most kids like to do, she's just kind of getting into everything. She's running all around our house, putting her little sticky, grubby finger marks on television and on all stuff throughout our house. She goes over to our piano and kind of touches the tchotchkes and the frames, and she grabs a candle. And she gets her face all screwed up like she just smelled something awful. She brings it over to me and she says, "Hey, Mama, this candle is dirty. Should we dust it?" Now, how many of you have fancy candles in your house? I mean, like fancy candles, show of hands. All right. How many of you, keep your hand up, if you have dusted those candles? Me too. What are we doing? This is something that has literally been designed to be burned. And we are taking our time and dusting it. All right, now let me see if I know my people. How many of you like wine? That's right, hands go up in this room. How many of you have wine at your house? More hands, interesting. Any of you ever hold on to a bottle of wine and its brilliance for so long, sitting up on a shelf, that it turned to vinegar? And a fewer population, but still, right? We set things up on shelves to be held for what? For a special day? For a special event? We do the same thing with our nice fancy candles. Why can't we have a nice aroma at 3 o'clock on a Wednesday? We put things aside, but the worst thing that we do is when we put ourselves aside. It's when we treat ourselves like a fancy candle. And instead of lighting the spark that is within us, we set ourselves up to dust and maybe take down another day. Instead of spilling out the brilliance that's in our bottle and bottled up within each and every one of us, we hold back. We make ourselves smaller. What are we waiting for? If you have been waiting for some special moment, for some special sign, for some magical green light to tell you that you can go, boom! Consider it gone. You have been given that magic green light. It is time for you to get out of your own way. If you're going to doubt something, doubt your own limits. Because if there was ever a time to play small, it was yesterday, and yesterday's done. This is the time that we need each and every leader in this room to step into your greatness. We need you to stop shrinking yourself down to fit spaces that no longer serve you nor fit you. Every leader in this room has a different story, has a different experience, and each story and experience is of worth, and we need your voices at the table. Now, on the back of your program, Maura mentioned earlier, you've got the Write a Big Goal. Please turn to that right now. Listen, guys, if you're going to write a goal, if you're going to set course for yourself, if you're going to set an achievement out there that you want to hit, write a goal that sets your soul on fire. If you're going to write down action items to take away from this conference, write down action items that spill your brilliance so that we can share it. And for the love of all that is holy, if you're going to aim for anything, know your worth and aim high. Thank you.